So, hello everyone. My name is Ankita, and we will start our data science playlist using R. So, this is our chapter 3, exploratory data analysis. There we have to discuss four topics: how to construct a bar graph with overlay using R Python, how to construct contingency tables using R and Python, how to construct histograms with overlay using R and Python, and how to perform mining based on the prediction value using R and Python. So first topic is how to construct a bar graph with overlaying using R. So we were talking about this. This means bar graph. Bar graph A is a chart that uses rectangular bars to present and compare different categories or groups. The length or height of each bar reflect the value of frequency of the category. For example, a bar graph can show the number of books read by different students. So we will start using Google Colab. So here I already opened the Google Colab. So our first program about the so here we are importing matplot library from pyplot as a plt and import numpy as a np, and here we have three lists, categories one, values two. Okay, they are the variables, and here we are assigning a numpy package library. Okay, for using np. Here we are creating a graph, and here in x we are given this x-axis positions. In plot um, we just simply minus 0.2 from x-axis, and here in this v plus 0.2 from in the x-axis. Here we can also decide the level one, which was group, and we can also decide the color, blue color and orange color. Okay, for the graph initialization. Here we can add labels and legends. Here plot x ticks, x categories, a plot y label, same for the title, and some, and we will call the legend. For here we will show method called. Okay, so we run this code, we get a graph like that. Here we have a graph which is green, blue or yellow in color. Okay, graph with overlay. That's it. And after this, we were using our second graph. So our second point about the construct contingency tables using Python. Contingency tables means a contingency table is a simple way to organize and compare data from two or more categories. It shows that how often certain things happen together, like how many people of different genders prefers certain options. For example, it could tell you how many men and women said yes or no to a question. This helps you to see patterns and relationship between different groups. Okay, we will move further for this code. We will comment this previous code. So I'm commenting this, and this is our second code about the contingency table. So I'm uncommenting this, and I will run this. Okay, here we will simply yes or no. Here I'm commenting sample data set. Okay, here we are. I'm importing Panda as a PD, here as a dictionary. We use a data as a dictionary, gender, male, female. Okay. So here I create a data frame, and we are creating a contingency table and display the table. Okay. So it will be go like that. Yeah, contingency table, gender, female or male. If no, yes, this would be this would be our result. Okay, so I'm commenting this for the next example. Okay, so go ahead. This is our topic 3. construct histogram with overlay using Python. So what is the meaning of histogram? Histogram is a type of a bar chart that shows how data is spread out or distributed. It divides the data into ranges called bins, okay, and then tells you how many values fall into each range. For example, if you're looking at people ages, a histogram can show you how many people fall into sorry fall into each range. For example, if you are looking at a people ages, a histogram can show you how many people fall into different age groups like 10 to 20 years, 20 to 30 years, and so on. This helps you to see the shape of data such the most people are younger or older. Okay, we will move further for their corresponding examples. Here we have example third. Okay, so I will uncomment this. Okay. Here I'm importing matplotlib from py.lot as plt, import numpy as a np, and here data I'm using np, and data2 for I'm using also np, and I'm using random module from Python functions. Here I'm using uh, plot histograms. Data 1 beans is equals to 5, alpha 0.5, label we are assigning label group 1, and color for label 1 is blue, and label group for 2 would be color orange. Okay, so here I'm also assigning the value frequency histogram with, and it will show the data. Okay, maybe I should uncomment this. Not this. Okay, it will show the okay. It will run, and here our histogram with overlay. So here you can see the graphs which are overlaying to each other. Okay, so it will be our result. So next for graph 4. So basically fourth about the how to perform binding based on predictive values using RPython. Okay, so I'm using predict for so I would explain through example. Here I'm using okay, I should have to comment this because it will create an error in our next program. So for binding this, I am importing Panda as a PD sample data. Okay, here I'm print df, uncommenting this. So binding the data, it will bind the data. Okay, label young, middle, older. Sorry. It will execute it like this: age 22, age group, it will young if you are 30, middle aged if you are 35, if you are more than 45 of age, it will print older. So here this is our end of the chapter 3. Thank you so much for watching this.